All right, guys, well, we made it out. Conditions aren't what the weatherman predicted. The Weather Channel app said we should expect about 79 today, 10 to 20 mile an hour winds, high gusts possible thunderstorms in the afternoon. It's about 12:30 right now, so I guess that some of that stuff could happen, but right now it's calm out and obviously pretty overcast. I had a struggle getting here today. I left the house. I left every single rod at the house. I was in a rush to get here. This is kind of a last minute deal. This is the only time that I'm going to be able to get out to practice before this ADK KBF Saratoga Lake event, which is a 2-day event. I'm going to a spot where I've got a little bit of history. I know that there are big fish over in this part of the lake, but I don't know if the numbers are going to be there. I'm more comfortable in other areas on this lake where I know I can catch a limit. I'm not going to try to beat up on them too much today. There's going to be a lot of boat traffic over here next week when we have this tournament. They're having a regatta. There's a couple rowing marinas over here where they launch out of, and they do races. You'll see a bunch of buoys that are running down the middle of the creek here. So next weekend is a huge regatta race, and it's going to be a complete disaster. There's going to be a ton of boats over here, but the big fish are over here, and this is a spawning ground in this lake that I think that we can get a few big ones. So, you know, we'll see what happens. If I don't find them today, I'll probably scrap this plan and go to where I feel more comfortable, but I want to see what's over here. I don't want to skip this area because I know that they're here. So these fish are telling us that they're shallow right now. Two on the chatterbait, just kind of rolling it through here. There's some submerged vegetation. A lot of it's died off and just starting to grow back. That one was shallow in the first one though. The first one I feel like was holding off on a drop off. That guy was probably in about 4 feet. A little more shallow too. All right, well, I think I know where we're fishing during the tournament. I mean, there's been boat traffic out here all day and these guys are still biting now. He's barely hooked. Look at that. Look at that. Barely hooked. That's when your rod selection is important. He's small. He's probably, I don't know, 14 inches or something like that. He's about 14 inches. This is definitely a history deal. I mean, I've fished over in this area quite a bit, especially during the pre-spawn, and I know that they're over here. The only thing that makes me nervous about this spot is all this boat traffic, but I know that they're here. It's just a matter of, you know, trying to tune out the stuff that you can't control. Oh, that's a good one. These fish are so shallow. see the belly on that guy. It's a healthy looking fish. About 16 1/4. I mean, these fish right now, these fish that we're catching are super shallow. That one's probably in about 3 feet of water. I mean, it's not deep here at all. It's super warm out today, so they're probably all up shallow trying to get warm. The water temp's about 49 degrees or something like that, anywhere between 48 and 50. So these fish are just up shallow, warming up, getting ready to do their thing. It'd be nice to catch some big females, so I think everything that we've gotten so far is a buck. That last one might have been a female, had a little bit of a belly. That fish hit just about right at the boat. I felt the rod load up and he was there. That's probably another 14-incher. Alright, well, I know what we're doing on tournament day. I don't know how much more I want to catch here. I mean, we've done pretty well, and then I want to try to check out a couple other areas on the lake. Pike, not a bass. About 16 1/4. That feels like a good one. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, why did we lose the phone today? That's one that we want to have for the year-long tournament. I think that's probably It's not that big. 17 and a half. It's a strong fish though. Bit on the fall. That's a weird bite. That's almost the size of a dinner plate right there. He's not big. They're too much fun. Oh, they're too much fun not to cast, not to catch. You know, I don't want to beat them up in practice, but how can you not do this? I mean, we're fishing in different spots, catching them different ways. Bass and bluegill hanging out in this area together. Caught one bass on this lipless. There's a bunch of weeds down there. Water clarity right here is pretty good too. I would like to yo-yo it through here, but these weeds are too heavy for this rod. Wonder if maybe we should be throwing the chatterbait. So many fish here. Ooh, we just had a nice pike follow it. There are so many fish right here. I mean, look at this. Looking at live scope, and there's some bigger fish that seem to be out about 25 feet on, like on the bottom, like they're sitting underneath these smaller fish. Oh boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why do we catch you now? Look at the size of that thing. Oh man. That's a 20. Alright, we gotta turn the GoPro off and try to take a picture. So it's not the biggest fish I've ever caught, but it's a 4-pound 12-ouncer, and that's something that we wish that we had for tournament day. Thank you for playing, bud. Oh man! Don't get me wrong, I'm glad that we caught that fish, but that's the one. That's what you want for the tournament. That's what happens when you pre-fish. I guess, I mean, maybe I could have shook them off, but I haven't caught anything that kind of quality all day long today. He was on the bank too. We gotta get out of here. Oh my God. Why do I do this? That's even bigger. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's even bigger. We gotta get out of here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. No more. It's a 5.7. Holy cow. Why do we catch you now? All right, brother. I am kicking myself so freaking hard right now. I'm happy, but I'm mad. Man, we gotta get out of here. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it for practice out on Saratoga Lake. Couldn't ask for a better day of fishing. I mean, we caught them the way that we wanted to. Chatterbait, jig, rattle trap, a little bit of everything, a lot of power fishing, which is a lot of fun. You know, I tried throwing a Senko around, I couldn't even get them to bite one. I'm a little bit disappointed for two reasons. Number one is, you know, I don't like hooking into big fish leading up to a tournament. I mean, those fish aren't going to bite again next week. So I feel like we wasted 2 bullets in practice. Number two is right away early in our trip today, I dropped my phone in the water. I've got a Rogue tether. I had unhooked it when I was taking a picture of a fish. You know, it got a little warm out here. I went to go and I took my jacket off. My phone went overboard into the water. I tried to find it. I couldn't find it. Those 2 fish that we caught, I want to submit for the ADK KBF 5 tournament. They were both over 20 inches. So they'd be great fish to have, you know, for our best 5 of the year. I don't have my phone. You know, I took pictures with the GoPro. I don't know if this thing has location services or not enabled, so I'm gonna have to get with the tournament director and try to see if those 2 fish are going to be acceptable submissions for that tournament. But you know, either way, I had a great time out here today. Weather was great. You know, the fish are real shallow right now. I'm hoping that we can duplicate what we did today on tournament day, but it's going to be pretty tough to catch the quality that we caught today. You know, those two fish that we caught at the end were pretty amazing. You catch a couple fish like that on tournament day, and those are the winning fish. That's what you need to win, especially on this lake. This lake is tough. You know, there's a lot of fish in here, but they're all a lot of 15, 16 inch, 17 inch fish. So you catch a couple 20 inchers like that, and that makes the whole tournament. So anyway, you know, great day out here. The next time that I talk to you guys, it'll be on tournament day. You know, hopefully we have a great time. So I'll catch you then.